Guys, so today, on top of doing an update on my weight and an update on my fitness level, I also want to do a little bit of an update on the channel, let you guys know a few things, where I'm going with the channel and everything. I want to do mostly fitness stuff, follow my weight loss from here into the future and my fitness journey from here into the future. I want to talk about fitness philosophy. I want to talk about how people have lost touch with what it means to work hard, and how people have lost touch with what it means to be mentally tough, and how a lot of that is missing in society today. And not just everybody, me too. Especially over the last few years, I've definitely lost touch with what it means to just be mentally tough and to just push myself through and get things done. And I'm finally getting back to that, and I want to share that with other people. I want to share that with you guys. I want to talk about things that other people don't want to talk about. I always tell myself, especially this last year and a half, that where the mind goes, the body will follow. And that's absolutely true. You've got to get your mind where you want to be first. And once you get there, once you make up your mind that that's what you're going to do, you'll get there. You'll do it. You'll manifest destiny. Anyway, I've really enjoyed doing this. I've really enjoyed the vlogging aspect. I'm going to be doing theme park vlogs, foodie vlogs, stuff like that. Not so many foodie vlogs until after I hit my goal weight, but Halloween Horror Nights coming up next month. I'm going to do some videos for that with my wife. I'm really excited about that, but mainly the focus is going to be fitness. So I've done some research about some better equipment and stuff that I really need. So I need to buy that stuff. I've been watching some runner vloggers and stuff like that, and how they do it and what equipment they use. So I'm going to be working on getting that stuff over the next month or two, improving the quality of my editing, and improving the quality of my content. I'd like feedback from you guys as to what you guys like, don't like, what y'all want to see me do. Okay, but enough of that update. The other update is my weight's 228 pounds now, which means I'm down 90 pounds since January 1st, 140 pounds total since summer of last year. My original goal weight was 198, as I said before. I'm still working towards that, but in all honesty, the closer and closer I get to it, as you can see, I feel like I have more than 30 pounds left to lose. So I think I'm probably going to end up more in the 180, 175 range, all said and done. Who knows? Again, I want to be at the weight that's the most comfortable for me for running and doing obstacles, because I really would love to get back into doing obstacle course races and stuff like that. But I want to get to the best functional weight for me, whether that's 170 pounds, 190 pounds, whatever it ends up being. So that's my goal for that. Down to 228 today, which I'm really happy with. I did my 13-mile run on Saturday, and that really took it out of me. I don't think I was eating quite enough the couple of days coming up to it, and on Saturday. Right now I'm eating 15 to 1800 calories, and I probably should have included some more Saturday for that run, or Friday night for that run on Saturday, or even post run, but I didn't. I crashed pretty hard yesterday, felt pretty bad, super tired. Got up, said I was going to do a recovery walk, maybe a mile run, but I ended up not doing that. After walking a mile, I felt really depleted and tired. So I went home, went and ate some Popeye's chicken, ate a couple cinnamon rolls. Try to add the calories back, mentally and physically recover so that I can get it done this week. So today I'm going to do my recovery run. I'm going to shoot for 3 to 5 miles. I think I'm going to run the Econ Trail again. So I'll holler at you guys in just a few minutes when I get there, walking the 2 miles to the trail. Then I'm going to run the trail and see how I feel after that, if I'm going to extend that to 4 or 5 miles or what. But I'll holler at you guys in a few minutes. Random thoughts. The best part of having a cheat meal, you feel energized the next day. The worst part, you feel hungry, especially when you fast till 4 p.m. like I do. Trail, Horsefly 5K round 2. Sometimes folks ask me like, hey, you got any fat pictures of yourself a year and a half ago when you were almost 400 pounds? I always tell them, no, unfortunately, I really don't. And some people might think, oh, that's a little strange, you know? Maybe this guy's lying about his weight loss, which I have, obviously many other forms of proof, even though I don't need to validate myself to anyone. But got to thinking about that. Why? Answer is glaringly obvious. I was ashamed of myself. I was ashamed of how I looked. I was ashamed of how I felt. I was ashamed of how my food addiction, obesity, and sedentary lifestyle affected my ability to be a good father and a good husband. So, oh look, a bunny. There he went. So, no, I didn't take pictures of myself. But I'm taking progress pictures every 5 pounds now. I started taking them last month when I was 235, a few weeks ago. I'm down to, like I said earlier, 228 since then. But I took another one at 230. And I'm gonna take more every 5 pounds until I get to the weight I feel like I want to be at. And then when I hit that weight, I'm gonna share those pictures with you guys, so you guys can see at least what the last, 40 to 60 pounds, what the last 40 to 60 pounds look like. All right, so just about to the back of the trail here, getting close to the 2 mile mark. Still feeling really good. Feeling like these recovery runs might be, I might be able to push these recovery runs closer to 5 miles. Maybe that'll be my medium distance for now as far as runs go, and maybe my recoveries need to be like 3. But I'm walking, every day a total of around 10 miles, except for my one actual rest day a week. So I'm making sure that even if I can't run as much as I want to yet, I'm at least getting out and walking. For the first 5 months of the year, I wasn't really able to run much at all. I was just a chronic walker. And as much as I might not be able to get all the running in and the miles in that I'd like to, and that I used to be able to get in, I know that at least I'm running some, and I'm feeling incredible about it. Incredibly proud. I stopped here for a second, paused my run so I can show you guys just how freaking gorgeous this place is in the back. God, I love running in Florida. As crazy, absolutely bonkers as it might sound for someone to say that they love running in Florida, there's a lot of really great reasons to love running in Florida. I mean, we have good weather 3 months out of the year, and then it's an absolute death trap the rest of the year. And I can't wait until October when these horse flies become more dormant. you know, because they can put an impediment on the trail running, especially back here in the back where it gets really swampy. At the front, it's usually not so bad with the horse flies, but back here where it starts to get really swampy, it seems like they're nasty in the summer. I'm getting bit by them now. Not as bad as the horsefly 5K the other day, not nearly as bad, but they get me a little bit. Whoops, forgot to restart my run there, my run tracker. Wasted about 1/10 of a mile on it, huh? I really like this side of the trail. There's two sides to it, and this side's really, really cool because right up here around this corner, as you'll see in just a couple of minutes here, probably around a couple more corners, there's this really, really cool natural archway across the path. There's trees just kind of naturally grew across it like that and made this really cool looking pathway. We'll be up there in a minute and I'll show y'all. My pace is a little over a 13-minute mile now, barely over it. Some of that is having to run over stumps and stuff like that, and some of that's having to stop in the parts where it's really wet so I don't run through mud puddles and get my feet wet. There ain't much worse than some wet feet. I see these ultra runners that do these really long mountain runs and stuff, and those people are amazing people, tough people anyway, but to be able to power through that 100 miles after your feet and stuff get all muddy and wrinkled and blistered and nasty, just a generally terrible experience, I'd imagine. Well, not a terrible experience, but a trying experience, a tough one. Those are some tough people. I hope you guys don't mind too much listening to the struggle bus, my breathing. It's really not as bad as it sounds. Check my heart rate monitor here. Yeah, my heart rate's at 146. It's a little bit elevated, just a little bit higher than I want it to be on these slow runs. You know, my real goal is to do 80% of my runs at 135 to 140, but you gotta go somewhere, and if I can usually keep it at least under 150 while I'm running, and that's huge progress. So I figure as long as I don't overdo it, I try to keep it under 150 as much as I can. Hopefully within a couple of months or so, I'll be at a point where that's not really a concern anymore. And then I'll just worry about and trying to gradually increase my pace at that heart rate. You know, eventually I'd like to work it down to 8.5, 9-minute mile in the next year or so, maybe 9.5. I'd really love a 9 at a, at a comfortable heart rate, easy heart rate runners call it, or a recovery rate. That way I'll be able to train to do a sub 4-hour marathon. That's been something I've wanted to do my entire life. Something I'm gonna do. Something I'm gonna do. Here it is. Look, stop for a second, show you guys this. Isn't it gorgeous, man? Isn't it gorgeous? Okay, I'm gonna try to power through the rest of this run, see if I can get it close to 4 miles today for my recovery run. All right, so we finished the run portion, clocked it in at 4 miles. I feel like that's enough. I don't think I need to run anymore today after pushing myself in that long run on Saturday. I'd like to eventually get to a point to where my recovery runs are always going to be about 5 miles. I'm going to have 1 to 2 of those a week, depending on whether or not I take a day off. If I don't take a day off, I'll have 2 recovery runs a week. And if I do, then I'll only have 1. And then I want to do 2 of those, or 1 and 1, and then 2 medium run a week, which I'd like to get my medium run eventually up to 8 to 15. But right now I'm going to keep those probably around the same as my recovery run until I'm in better shape, because I've only been running again for like, actually being able to run for like 2 months, because I just wasn't really able to when I was heavier and just really just out of shape from being sedentary for so long. But yeah, then two low or recovery runs, 2 medium runs, and then I'll have 1 day a week where I do like either sprints or hill repeats to work on some strengthening of some other leg muscles, and then 1 medium to long run day and 1 long day, which I'd eventually like to turn into 2 long days. And right now my long day was 11 last week and then 13 this week. I'd like to keep progressing that until I get to somewhere around 16 to 18, and then just keep the mileage there for my long day until I get 2 long days that are that long eventually. Now that's my running plan, and working in some strength training here and there. I'm doing some light weights 2 days a week, not a lot. I'm just doing like a 45-minute full body workout with like dumbbells, you know, trying to hit each muscle group with four sets of 15 to 20 reps, not heavy weight. So I'm doing like 1 to 2 bicep movements, 1 to 2 tricep movements, 2 back movements, 2 chest movements. And then I don't worry about legs on those days because I do a lot of squats and lunges on my run days. Eventually when I'm lighter and in better shape, I want to start doing more leg strength workouts, but yeah, 1 day at a time. Today I feel really good. It's been a great run. I know the quality's not where I wanted to be with these videos yet, but I'm gonna buy a GoPro soon. That's gonna make it a lot easier. It's gonna make it a lot easier to film while I'm running and to film myself while I'm running, and gonna make the quality better, hopefully make the sound quality a little better too. And I'll need that for when I start making more theme park videos and stuff. I'm definitely gonna be hitting the theme parks a lot now that school's back in and the crowds have gone down. I'm really excited about that, and really excited about Halloween Horror Nights. My wife and I are going on September 28th for our pass holder day. We get 1 free Halloween Horror Nights visit per year with our annual passes. And then I think we're gonna go back again in October probably this year. We'll probably end up going 2 times. Probably won't go more than that because we're gonna end up buying express passes too, and those mugs are expensive. So it's gonna end up costing money, and I don't like to waste money. I'm a pretty frugal person. So yeah, now I'm gonna do a walk. I'm gonna walk 3 or 4 miles to burn some more calories. I'm gonna fast until 4 o'clock today. My food window, since I haven't really talked about it before, my food window is 3 hours right now, which means I fast 21 hours a day. I fast 21 hours a day, 6 to 7 days a week. Sometimes I'll have a cheat meal, and on that day I won't really worry about my fasting. Sometimes I do on a cheat day. To keep it in check, I'll still fast till 4 o'clock and then pretty much eat whatever I want during my 3-hour food window. But I just kind of play it with how my body feels and how much I feel like I need the calories and the energy. I played it too close to the chest this week and was really out of it and exhausted yesterday after my 13-mile run on Saturday. So I learned from that, realized I need a few more calories right now when I'm doing these longer runs. And 15 to 1800 a day is what I'm eating. And I think on Saturday, I'm gonna try to bump that up to 2200, 2300, just for that, just for that one day, so that I don't come in really drained the rest of the week, and so that I don't end up doing something stupid like passing out because I pushed myself too hard like an idiot. I don't want to do that. I don't want to hurt myself. The point of this is to do the opposite and to increase my fitness, increase my health, increase my lifespan, and increase my functionality and ability as a father and a husband and a human being. Be just to contribute more, to feel better so I can contribute more. And I'm not saying that, but that's all because I was fat. A lot of it had to do with depression and stuff like that too. I believe that people can be happy and healthier at bigger sizes if that's what they want. I don't believe in health at any size. I think that's bullshit. I'm sorry if that hurts some of y'all's feelings, but when I was 370 pounds, I wasn't healthy. I was on the verge of dying at a really young age. And I think more people need to be truthful with themselves about their situation, about what they're doing to themselves, about how they're hurting themselves, instead of trying to convince yourself that there's not a problem or there is a problem. Because the first step to every problem is admitting that you have a problem and being truthful and honest with yourself. Where the mind goes, the body will follow. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this walk up, go home, edit this video, upload it for you guys. Please, guys, if you can, like, subscribe, of course, that helps me. And the feedback really is more important than that to me at this point, because I'm still working on my channel. I know I'm not gonna have this huge YouTube channel until my product gets better and my ability to edit and produce quality content gets better. But that's where you guys come in, and I'd really appreciate the help down in the comment section. Comment and tell me what you feel like I could do differently or do better, or what you'd like to see, what you think would make these videos a little more fun and entertaining. Any ideas will be greatly appreciated. I'm having so much fun doing this. I've struggled the last few years with depression and loneliness, and just the week that I've been doing this has helped with that so much. I feel like I like being by myself because I'm a loner. I'm a bit of an introvert in a lot of ways, and I enjoy having the time to myself. That's why I like hiking and running in the woods so much as my form of exercise, because I like to be alone. But at the same time, I struggle with that loneliness, especially sometimes my wife works a lot and my kids are at school or something, and I spend a lot of time by myself. So I feel, I get to feeling really lonely and solitary, and this really helps with that. It makes me feel like there's somebody here that I'm talking to. I got people listening to me, that I don't know, that I can just get stuff off my chest and talk about it. That's what they say, is talking in any form is good for you, and is therapy, and talking about how you feel and your problems. I truly believe that stuff works. Oh, and also I'm gonna do a beard challenge. I had shaved this really cool Lemmy mustache that I really love, but I'm gonna do like this winter runner beard now that everything's going away. So that'll be fun to follow too, see my progression with that. I'm not shaving as of today. I'm not going to shave unless I end up with like some crazy rash under my beard or some shit and have to. But I'm making a commitment to not shave until next summer. So next June. That's almost a full year of beard growth. I'm going to look like a fucking madman. Okay, guys. Love y'all. Peace.